View Readings Activity. When you tap Activity, you will be brought to the following screen. On the top of the screen, you will see the back button on the left, View Readings Activity in the middle, and the Home button on the right-hand side. Remember, if you press one of the other buttons in the View Readings screen, for example, Symptoms or Sleep, this screen will be the same, except it will read View Readings Symptoms instead of View Readings Activity. Just below the blue banner on the top, you will see Daily Distance Walked and a pink piece of writing underneath it stating, "What is this?" What is this? If you press "What is this?", you will be presented with the following box. In this box, there is an explanation of what the chart is displaying. Whenever you see a "What is this?" button, give it a press. In time, you will remember what everything is, but at the beginning, use these hints to help you to get familiar with the ProAct app. When you are done reading, just press OK, close this message. The chart. What takes up the largest part of the screen is the chart on your View Readings activity page. The chart is a visual display of all of the activity that you have done over the past week and month. You can choose what time period you want to view by pressing the month and the week buttons sitting on the top right-hand side of the chart. You will notice that when you press one of these options, for example week, it will turn white, while the other, month, will turn green. This is just a way of showing you what time period the chart is displaying to you. You will also notice that on the chart itself you will see lines that are connected by circles. These circles represent a specific day and specific reading or measurement. We call them data points. If you press on any of these circles, you will see the exact date and reading or measurement that it is referring to. The table. You can also choose to view your activity in a table instead of a chart. Some people might prefer this. At the top left-hand side of the chart, you will see two buttons, Chart and Table. If you press the Table button, it will present you with a table of your activity, as shown here. You will see a Next button at the bottom of the table. If you press this, it will bring you on to the next page of your activity. For the purpose of training, press the Chart button once again so that we are all on the same screen. Things to view on the chart or table. There are three buttons on the left-hand side of the chart: Daily Distance Walked, Daily Step Count, and Daily Time Walking. Daily Distance Walked will be white, while the other two will be green, and your chart will display the distance that you have walked. However, when you press Step Count, it will turn white, and the chart will display the number of steps that you have walked. If you hit Daily Time Walking, you will see the amount of time you're walking added up to. It is important to note that if we had decided to view your symptoms instead of your activity, you would still have options on the left-hand side of the chart. For symptoms, however, you would have buttons related to your specific conditions. Also, depending on the symptoms that you are measuring, you may also have the option of viewing them in day view as well as week and month. For your sleep, daily questions and reflections readings, you will also have different options on the left-hand side of the chart. Check the date. In this training section, we will ask you to look at the symptoms section of View Readings, in particular blood pressure. Something to bring to your attention on this screen is the date in the right-hand corner. This will change depending on what view that you are in. If you're in day view, the date should be displayed as today's date. In the week view, it should display a range of 7 days. And finally, in the month view, it will simply state what month you are looking at. You will see the arrow signs beside this date. You will see that when you are in day view, pressing the arrow will bring you to the previous or following day. When in week view, they will bring you to the previous or following week. And similarly, when in month view, you can skip to different months. There is also a Today button. This is a useful feature for when you skip to different months and weeks, as it will allow you to bring yourself back to today's reading without having to press the arrows. Just press Today and you will see that the Day button returns to white and you would be looking at today's readings or measurements. Now that we have guided you through this section, we recommend that you press View Readings once again and press the other options you have: Symptoms, Sleep, Question Responses, and Reflections. While the data, that is your readings and measurements, will be different, you will use it in the very same way as shown here. When you are done with this screen, you can press the Home button to return to your flower, or if you're done using ProAct completely, just press the Home button on your iPad.